How you doing? Welcome to Change is Good. My name is Brian. As you can see, we have another $500 box of app dollars to go through. We'll be looking for silver, varieties, proofs, NIFCs, mint errors, foreign coins, anything worth more than face value. Let's see what we got on top. There's a proof right here. Looks like it. And we got a proof on top. Anything else? No. I don't see anything else, but definitely a proof on top right there. All right, let's get into the rolls. Roll number 8. We're on the board. This time we have a proof, a 1971S with a mintage of roughly 3.2 million. All right, let's keep going. Roll number 10, we have a minor mint error. Let's go to the scope. Here we have a 1971D with 2 rim-to-rim die cracks above the T and Y in Liberty. These are known as pre-cuds, or the stage before an actual cud forms on the rim of a coin. A cud is a die break that forms a high area on the rim. I found 2 examples similar to this one that sold for $4 on eBay recently. About the same as a 40% silver coin. Not bad. All right, let's get back to it. Roll number 11, we have a variety. Under the scope is a 1971 Denver. I have the coin upside down at an angle so you can see the split here at the top of the mint mark. This is RPM number 2 on Variety Vista. All right, let's go back to it. Well, roll number 11 had 2 varieties. Here we have the reverses of 2 different 1973 Philadelphias. The top example is the regular die. The bottom example is DDR number 1 on Variety Vista. As you can see, the lettering is a little bit thicker, and the bottom serifs of the S's are rounded and widened versus sharp on the top example. And if you hold the coin upside down like this, you can see notching at the bottom right corners of the lettering going all the way across through the word America. All right, let's get back to it. Roll number 12. We have our first NIFC, or not intended for circulation. It's a 2003 D, mintage of 2.5 million. All right, let's keep going. Roll number 13. We have another NIFC. This one is a 2002 D, mintage of 2.5 million as well. All right, let's get back to it. We're on the same roll, and I've got something pretty cool under the scope. Let's check it out. As you can see, it's a 1977 D. It's not in the best condition, pretty rough. But if you flip it over and look on the back, you'll see the FG initials, which should be right in here, are completely missing. They were polished off by the die polishing process. I've only found the 1982 no FG, never this date, which is pretty unusual, I think. They're not very common. An example like this sold for around $10 on eBay recently, so it's not a bad find. All right, let's go back to it. Roll number 15. We have another NIFC. This one is a 2011 Denver, mintage of 1.7 million. Pretty low mintage on this one. Let's get back to the hunt. Roll number 19. We have another NIFC. This time it's a 2015 D, mintage of 2.3 million. All right, let's get back to the box. We're on the 25th roll. This is the roll with a proof on the end. So I thought we'd open it live. An 81S. A little beat up, but we'll take it. All right, let's keep going. Well, the same roll also had an NIFC. It's a 2018 D, a mintage of 6.1 million. All right, let's keep going. Roll number 31, we have another variety. Here we have a 1973 Denver. You can see extra thickness in the motto, and you can see notching here at the bottom of the N here, the top of the G here, and the bottom serif of the G right here. Over here in the word trust, you can see splitting at the bottom right leg of the R right here, and the top of the U on both sides. This is DDO number 4 on Variety Vista. This is the second most common variety on the 1973 D, second only to the FS101. This one's also very similar to DDO number 3, but on this example, the mint mark is placed below the neckline. All right, let's get back to the hunt. Same roll, and we have another variety. Back to the scope we go. Here we have the reverses of 2 different 1971 Philadelphias. The top example is the regular die. The bottom example is DDR number 1 on Variety Vista. As you can see, the lettering's a little bit thicker than the top example, and the bottom serifs of the S's are rounded with splits in them compared to being sharp on the top example. And if you hold the coin upside down and look closely, you can see notching at the bottom right corners of the lettering in the word America. All right, let's go back to the hunt. Roll number 33. We have an NIFC. This time is a 2016 P, mintage of 2.1 million. All right, back to it we go. Roll number 34. Another NIFC. This time is a 2006 P, mintage of 2.4 million. All right, let's get back to it. Well, the first 34 rolls were pretty good. However, the last 16 rolls were a bust. Let's do a recap of the hunt. Well, that wasn't a bad box. We had a total of 15 finds on the board, including 4 varieties, which were a 1971P, DDR number 1, a 71D, RPM number 2, a 73P, DDR number 1, and a 73D, DDR number 4. We also scored a 1977D without the FG initials. That was a find of the hunt. Also a first for me. We also had 2 proofs, a 71S and an 81S, 7 NIFCs, and a 71D with 2 pre-cuds. As always, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, y'all know the routine. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you a single pre-cud. And if you have any feedback or questions about any of these finds, feel free to leave me a comment and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks again, and remember, every coin has a story. And some of those stories are ones you've never heard before. I'll see y'all next time.